We need to bring real change to Washington, and we have to fight for it. I've been fighting for this country since I was 17 years old, and I have the scars to prove it. If I'm elected president, I'll fight to shake up Washington and take America in a new direction from my first day in office until my last. I'm not afraid of the fight. I'm ready for it. Can I recognize our veterans who are here today? Thank you, and God bless you for your service to the country. Please raise your hands. Thank you. I'm going to make sure we take care of the working people who were devastated by the excesses of Wall Street and Washington, and we will take care of them first. And I have a plan to fix our housing market, to get home values up, keep people in their homes. That's the American dream, and I'm going to protect it. You know, when you got a Democrat Congress and a Democrat president, as they think they may have, you get some really great spending and tax ideas. Ask Barney Frank, for example. He says they're going to increase spending and cut defense spending by 1/4, and he says there's lots of rich people out there that they're going to tax. Watch out. They're even talking about taxing your 401k contributions. I'm going to protect people's retirement, not tax it. I'm going to protect Social Security. I'm going to protect Medicare, and I'm not going to let this Congress tax away your retirement savings. If I'm elected If I'm elected president, when I'm elected president, we're going to stop spending $700 billion a year to buy oil from countries that don't like us very much, my friends. We'll invest in every energy alternative: wind, solar, tide, hybrid cars, safe nuclear power, and clean coal technology, which will create thousands of jobs in Pennsylvania and across the heartland of America. My friends, clean coal technology will create thousands and thousands of jobs. The United States sits on the world's largest resources of coal. We found out yesterday what Senator Obama really thinks about coal in a new video talking about his policies on coal. He told, strangely enough, the San Francisco Chronicle, quote, "If somebody wants to build a coal-powered plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them," unquote. Now, what's that all about? Now, I believe we need to control emissions. You know that. But I'm not going to let our coal industry go bankrupt, and I'm not going to let coal workers lose their jobs. And I'm not going to let energy prices increase even more for our families. Look, I love New Hampshire. I was in a town hall meeting last night, and a guy stood up, and he's an environmentalist, and I'm an environmentalist, but he said, "Can you promise me you won't build any more coal-fired plants?" I said, "I can't promise that. But what I can promise you is that we will develop clean coal technology, and over time, we will not have to build anything but clean coal-fired plants. But we can't abandon coal, my friends." Now, if I'm elected president, we'll lower the cost of energy and create millions of new jobs. And we will have, as I said, we will drill offshore, and we will drill now. And if you noticed the debate the other night, Senator Obama, who's very eloquent, said he would consider drilling offshore. And he's for nuclear power as long as it's safe and we know how to store it. My friends, there's some Navy veterans in this crowd. I tell you, we've been sailing ships around the world with nuclear power plants on them for 60 years. So, every once in a while something happens in politics that crystallizes the issues, that crystallizes the hopes and dreams of the American people, that makes it very clear what an election is all about. And as you know, it happened a couple of weeks ago when Senator Obama told Joe the plumber that he wants to, quote, spread the wealth around. Now, Joe didn't ask to be famous. Joe didn't ask for the attacks on him by the Obama campaign, which are shameful. But, but Joe the plumber said it all. We want to create wealth, create jobs. We don't want to give it to the government, and we don't want it to take it from one group of people and give it to another. That's been tried in other countries, my friends, and it doesn't work. Senator Obama is running to be redistributionist in chief. I'm running to be commander in chief. Senator Obama is running to spread the wealth. I'm running to create more wealth. Senator Obama is running to punish the successful. I'm running to make everyone successful. So, my friends, that's the fundamental difference between Senator Obama and me. We both disagree with President Bush on economic policy. The difference is that he thinks that taxes have been too low, and I think that spending has been too high. My friends, I'm not George Bush. If Senator Obama wanted to run against George Bush, he should have run 4 years ago. Now, my friends, if we're going to change Washington, we need a president who has actually fought for change and made it happen, even by taking on the leaders of his own party. Senator Obama has never taken on the leaders of his own party on any issue. He has stayed in the far left lane of American politics. The next president won't have time to learn how to change Washington or get used to the office. Many Americans face many challenges here at home, many enemies abroad in this dangerous world. The other one that has entered interestingly in the American political scene is Senator Biden. Joe the Biden. Now, he in his own words, just the other day, as you probably know, said, mark my words. These are his words. Mark my words. Senator Obama would be tested because of his youth and inexperience with an international crisis. And at the same time, Democrats in Congress are talking about deep defense cuts. We have troops fighting in 2 wars, and the Democrats' answer is to lower our defenses and put someone in office who our enemies will test. I've been tested, and I've passed that test. Senator Obama hasn't. He's been wrong during this whole campaign in the short time he's been in the Senate. Practically one and the same. He said he would sit down unconditionally with dictators. When Russia invaded Georgia, Senator Obama said the invaded country should, quote, show restraint. He opposed the surge strategy that has worked in Iraq and will work in Afghanistan. When I'm president, we're going to win in Iraq and win in Afghanistan. And our troops will come home with victory and honor and not in defeat. My friends, let me give you some straight talk about the election. America faces a big choice, and there's just 1 day left. The pundits have written us off just like they've done 4 or 5 times in the past, and my opponent is measuring the drapes in the White House. They may not know it, but the Mac is back. We never give up. We never quit. We never hide from history. We make history. Now let's go win this election and get this country moving again. God bless you. God bless Pennsylvania. God bless America. Thank you. Get out the vote.